Welcome everyone. Today in this particular presentation, we will be talking about leadership. Leadership for total quality management. Exactly what are we looking for total quality management and how can we ensure that our company processes, produces the best of the products, the best of the service through the principles of total quality management thereby. So the agenda is very simple. We have to understand the top management attitudes, their involvement as far as quality is concerned, communication, culture, and management system. Everything from the perspective of total quality. So, Peter Drucker, the management guru, says management is doing things right. On the other hand, leadership is doing the right thing. So, exactly that is what is meant in total quality management. The leadership was doing the right things, the right way of doing things altogether, and management would be doing things right. So it is not about what has been prescribed, it is what about the things which is supposed to be expected to be done from the leaders of doing the right things all the way. So let us understand and define leadership as far as TQM is concerned. Remember, there's nothing called universal definition, as there's nothing called a pinpoint definitions of leadership. And indeed, many books have been devoted to the topic of leadership. Leadership, some of the authors say is situational leadership, some of the authors say is the philosophical leadership. Some of the authors say that it evolves over a period of time. James McGregor describes leadership as who instill purpose, a sense of objective, a sense of requirement, not one who controls by brute force as a the controlling power. A leader strengthen, inspire the following to accomplish shared goals. When I say goals which are shared, it is been instilled or inscribed upon a group of people, upon the employees of an organization. So leader is only a visionary person who ensures that everybody is working according to the plan. I would love to quote about Malcolm Bridge National Quality Awards definition of leadership. Why Malcolm Bridge? Because they are the benchmark with respect to total quality management leadership. With respect to quality per se, the Malcolm Bridge National Quality Award definition says it sets the directions and create a customer focus altogether. There's absolutely clear and visible values with high expectation that needs to be asserted. So yes, create clear and visible values and high expectation. These direction, values, expectation should balance with the needs of your stakeholder, as in what you are expected to do and what is expected out of you. So there is a mutual reciprocation altogether. Again, repeating about the senior leadership role should be setting a directions, creating a customer focus, create clear, visible values and high expectation. These direction, values and expectations should balance the need of all your stakeholders per se. Ensures the creation of strategies, systems, methods for achieving excellence, stimulating innovations and building knowledge and capabilities thereby. The values and strategies should help guide all activities and decisions of your organization, as what Malcolm Bridge says around it. Senior leaders should inspire, should motivate the entire workforce, all the employees, and should encourage everyone to contribute, to develop, to learn, to be innovative, and to be creative. What exactly is senior leadership doing around it? They are not only espousing the propositions of quality and enhancing the quality, but also asking all the employees to upgrade themselves, update themselves. This is going to be mutually beneficial not only for the organization but also for the employees who becomes much more focused. Senior leadership should serve as a role model through their ethical behaviors, their personal involvement in planning, communication, coaching, and development of the future leaders, as the case might be. As a role model, they can reinforce values and expectation while building leadership and commitment initiative throughout the organizations. So let us understand the characteristics of excellent leadership. Or what does the Malcolm Bridge Award says exactly? It should be visible, it should be committed, it should be knowledgeable. See, understand, I'm talking about leadership. I'm also talking about quality at the same time. Quality should be visible, quality should be committed, quality should be knowledgeable. So should be your leadership capabilities. Leadership should be visible, should be committed, leader should be knowledgeable. It is a missionary zeal and with an aggressive target. There are strong drivers. A leadership with the strong drivers is what we are looking at. Communication of values, organizations, customer contact. These are excellent point for you to build up a values system among your organizations altogether. Did I say the Malcolm Bridge National Award directors Kurt Riemann? According to him, these seven proponents are a must for a building quality conscious leaderships all together in an organization. So let us idealize or let us get into details of each of these seven points. First, being visible, committed, and knowledgeable. They promote the emphasis on quality, know the details, how well the company is doing. Personal involvement in education, training, and recognition is what we are looking forward towards it. Remember, personal involvement of training, education is being done with the mission of improving quality. In the process, the employee gets updated, upgraded. They get the access to routine contact with employee, with customers, with suppliers. Second is a missionary zeal. It is a never ending process. The leaders are trying to effect as much change as possible through suppliers, through the government, through any other vehicle that promotes quality per se. That is what we will look forward to. Active in promotions of quality outside the company. There are aggressive targets. Yes, we are talking about aggressive targets going beyond incremental improvement and looking at possibilities of making the large gains. So that is what we are looking into here. We are not looking at marginal gains. We are looking at a sizable amount of gain across the organization throughout the whole workforce, thinking about different processes and not just about marginal improvement or improving in incremental things. So yes, we are looking for aggressive drivers, aggressive targets. Now let us come and discuss what was meant by Kurt about the strong drivers. Remember, strong drivers are cycle times. Strong drivers are zero defect. Strong drivers are six Sigma philosophy. Any other targets that drives improvement. For example, Kaizen clearly defined customer satisfaction and quality improvement objective. This is exactly what we are looking forward to. Communication of values is the other thing. Affecting cultural change related to quality values may percolate from top to bottom. Definitely being a leaders, the leaders has to walk the talk that they are actually espousing. There should be written policies, mission, guidelines, and other documented statement of quality values and other basis for clear and consistent communication. Let us understand about the organization, the scalar chain, the span of command, the span of control. There can be a flat structure that allows more authority at lower level, as in people are being very much decentralized. People take their quality decision on their own hand and ensure that they are doing their best in the interest of the company. Employee empowering employees, managers are as coaches rather than as bosses, as the case might be. We are looking at cross-functional management process focus on internal as well as external customers. Interdepartmental improvement teams actually happens. Now, what are we looking into it? This is a classic scenario which comes around it. CEOs, all senior managers are accessible to the customer. If everybody is working, this is what the company is going to be all about. It will always be in green, will always be profitable. Let me give it to you the total quality management model altogether as far as what it be looking at into it. So yes, we are talking about the requirements of total quality management, but their exact components are in the management leadership. Management leadership becomes the foundation stones of total quality management, be it culture, be it planning, be it communication, be it accountability. if we can amalgamate all of them, if we can put in uh, equal amount of weightage and work towards it, we will have an excellent product, or probably the process will get streamlined. So we have an excellent product, process, information, and supplier. Human resource excellence will always be there. Why? Because everybody seem to be upgraded, updated in via training, via motivation, via participation in decision making, customer orientation. Customer will feel the change, feel the need to understand that there are certain companies where quality will never be compromised. This is the overall total quality management reports, the models that comes around it, works for it. Now, framework for the market-driven quality. Now, market-driven quality is something very different altogether. Remember, this is the goal that we are looking into it, and leadership is out here. Leadership vision is involvement, policy management is what we are looking forward to. Systems, on the other hand, would be of information analysis, planning, human resource, quality assurance. If you look into it, they might be looking as in silos, be it drivers, be it system, be it the measure of progress, or the incremental progress, marginal progress, radical progress, quantum jump in terms of quality, in terms of improved quality, lower cost, and eventually, yes, customers would be thrilled, the customers would be satisfied, and market would be very responsive or successful competitive. Every one of them in, even though they are working in silos, are constantly interacting each one of them. Now, this is what is market driven quality, and here leadership plays the major role as a case might be. So, attitude and involvement of top management. Let us understand what are the hard aspects or the soft aspects of the top management, which ensures that conflict is always kept at bay, focusing on technology rather than on human resource and organizational competence is what we are looking into it. The top managers needs to be ambidextrous. They must balance the need for structural dimensions, hierarchy, budget, plan, control, procedures on one hand, with behavioral on or person dimensions on the other hand. So yes, we are looking at a lot of technology enabled. At the same time, we are not neglecting the human resource requirements. The employees needs to be taken care of, and that is what the conflict of hard and soft assets will always be handled by top management. The commitment and involvement of the top management should be demonstrable, should be visible, should be felt by employees across the organization. They never listen to what I say. They always watch what I do. This is what we are looking at it. Many managers send mixed signals. They endorse quality, reward the bottom line or the production. Employee buy-in is unlikely in such environment where workers' empowerment is talked about, but is not practiced at all. So please understand, even in Toilet Eisenhower, they say you have to walk the talk. You have to don't only talk and talk, because when you do all the talking, it looks like preaching all the way. Communication, the most important thing in communication is to hear what isn't being said, is what being said in the Peter Drucker. This is exactly what we are looking at it. Definitely to be understood time and again. The managerial communication, why top managers communicate to ensure the quality practices in organization, and how do we across it? How do we ensure that this is the thing to go around it? Communication is inextricable linked in the quality process, yet some executives find it difficult to tell others about the plan in a way that they will be understood. They has to be made sure around it. Constant communication and employee buy-ins are crucial to the success of to the total quality management. This is what we need to understand altogether. Why should be the best communication model for the quality enterprise? Remember, Appley, the chairman emeritus of American Management Association, he has developed a company-wide productivity improvement program that is modeled on a centerpiece of the boss as per this as the fact, or the employee as the fact. Probably not. The boss and the employees are just incidental. It is the message that we are looking into it. It is the question that people is to be raising around it. Whether the question is coming from the employee, whether the question is coming from the superordinate, what are the questions and how has it been answered. Let's say what is important, it is the question might be what is to be done, how well should it be done, how well is being done, how to do it better, and answered by the position declared as in fixing of the responsibility, the standards or target as being the objective altogether which is clearly specified, performance appraisal, the duration which has been given to a person, be it a month, a quarter, or a annual basis, and the action plan thereof as to the steps to achieve the requisite quality. Yes, corporate cultures. Yes, leadership plays an important, a pivotal role in total quality management. So, what is culture? Culture is a pattern of belief, a pattern of values that provides the member of an organization rules of behavior, as in what to behave, how to react, how to anticipate problem, and how to mitigate them with an accepted norms of conducting operation thereby. It is a philosophies, ideologies, values, assumption, beliefs, expectation, attitude, and norms that knit an organizations together, that keeps the employee tightly knitted, tightly woven together. There is a sense of camaraderie that has been shared by the employee, this sense of purpose, people are motivated. So organization cultures and its importance and how we go around it. Successful organization have a central core culture around which the rest of the company revolves. And what are they? They are very important to the organization to have a sound basis of core values into which management and others employees will be drawn. Without the central core, the energy of the member of the organization will dissipate as they develop plans, make decisions, communicate, and carry on operation without fundamental criteria of relevance to guide them. This is what we are looking forward to. So the basic beliefs of some organization, the company, if I say so, I'm just giving you certain example for you to understand which companies are doing or following the total quality management principle and what are the beliefs that they are espousing. For example, Ford says quality is job number one and it's the only job that comes around it. That is according to Ford. Delta, on the other hand, says is the feeling of camaraderie, a family feeling that comes around it. 3M says it's product innovations. We need to upgrade our product every now and then. Lincoln Electric says wage proportionate to productivity. It's the amount of work output that you come across is the amount of money, wages, salary that you draw around it. Caterpillar, the famous engineering company, heavy engineering company, if I may say so, is a strong dealer support, 24-hour spare parts supports across the world, around the globe. McDonald, on the other hand, has talks about fast service, consistent quality. So if you look into it, I have mentioned a few of the stalwarts in terms of companies are concerned, and they are very successful based on beliefs which are completely diverse from one another. For you to understand that there it can be done, it is absolutely possible. Quality gurus, let's say Deming, say calls for a transformation of American management style is what we are looking as quality. Frickenbaum suggests a pervasive improvement throughout the organization. It is yeah, he suggests that it should not be forced upon. It should be inculcated. It should be there within the organization. People should be motivated throughout the organizations for towards quality. Crosby says quality is the result of carefully constructed culture. It has to be a basic fabrication of the organization as the case might be. So let us understand how should we go ahead with embedding cultures of quality. It is one of the things that the top management to state that commitment to quality, but quite another for a commitment to be accepted by another company. So yes, we might say we are going to be doing the best thing, but whatever we say, whatever we follow, we might not be able to enact upon it, execute it. So yes, the commitment is required. Commitment to be accepted in the company is what we are looking forward to. The basic value vehicle for embedding an organization culture is teaching purpose, in which desired behaviors, activities are learned through experiences, symbols, and explicit behaviors as the case might be. The demonstration of commitment by top management, by activities, behavior that are exhibited through the companies is absolutely essential. With the passage of time, you will understand it is not becoming in the cultures of the organization, it is also spreading across the customer base also. So that is what embedding cultures of quality will make up around it. Let us tell you about the categories of behavior in which cultures can be demonstrated. The first one is signaling, wherein making action or taking action that support the vision of quality, such as mission statement, creeds, charters directed towards the customer satisfaction, is what we are looking for. Then comes the focus part of it. Every employee must know the vision, his part, her part, what they are going to play the role of, and what has to be done to achieve it. So yes, there should be a signal in terms of mission, vision statement, focus. Everybody should be involved into it. Employee policies, these may be the clearest of expression of culture, at least from the viewpoint of the employer. A culture of quality can be easily seen and rewarded. Promotion system, status symbol, and other human resource action that will come across with it. This is what we are looking forward. Transitions to quality culture in Xerox, for example, what we will be looking into it, we are talking about transitions team. We are talking about tools and processes, training, communication, senior management involvement, rewards and recognition, and the cultural change that comes happening. Look at the fishbone structure that plays a major role out here. We talk about the management system. No matter how comprehensive, no matter how lofty, no matter how grand the quality strategy may be, it is not complete until it has been executed, it has been put into action. It is only rhetoric until it has been implemented. So this is what we need to come across with it. Quality management systems are vehicles for change, should be designed to integrate all areas, not only the quality assurance department per se. They must expand through the company to include white collar activities ranging from market research to shipping and customer service thereby. This is what we should all be interested upon it. With these fine words, let me wind up this presentation. I am sure most of you are aware of what is leadership in total quality management and how important role that it plays around it. Thank you for watching this video.